When did you know this game was just off the rails?
Right around the time of the third quarter. Thanks for actually having me. I really do appreciate being on here. I think it was right around the time of the third quarter. And, media members, we all sit on the same row. We're all sitting, talking, and conversing with each other throughout the game. And at the 10-minute mark, it was a 20-point game. We're like, man, it's going to be another blowout. It's going to be a game seven blowout. We can start writing. We can start finalizing our trips. And then you look up and it's a 5-point game. And you're like, and the arena goes quiet and you're looking around and there's this spot. I'm not sure if people could see it on the TNT broadcast, but there was this spot right above the Minnesota Timberwolves visiting bench. And it's just Timberwolves fans. And they are going crazy saying, let's go Wolves. Now, granted, there's 20,000 people there, and there's maybe, 150 of those people over there, but they're making so much noise. And you're like, oh, they haven't figured out yet that they're not supposed to be here. They are not longer just playing with this sort of ignorance is bliss. Like with every minute, they start to gain more confidence. With every minute, they start to realize, like something I think a lot of us realized a few days ago, Suzy, they're the better team. And a lot of times you can beat a better team and you don't realize it until 2 weeks after the playoff series is over and you're in Cancun or Bora Bora or something like that. And you're not just sitting with regret. You're sitting with, man, we were actually the better team. And that light went on for Minnesota when Denver couldn't blow them out. And then the game just started to change right then and there. And it was really, really compelling to watch a crowd that was so amped and they wanted blood to a crowd that was sort of cowering in the corner a little bit towards the end of the game.
So why were they the better team, though? Because everyone kind of figured that Denver would just keep rolling through this series.
Well, I think one of the things that we underestimated about Denver, because they had Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, those were the two big cogs last year that helped them win an NBA championship. Denver wasn't as deep this season as they were last year. And you got to have a lot of things working in your favor in terms of health, in terms of versatility and style of play. And I think that's the thing that Minnesota had working for them. They have the energy of a challenging team. Denver last year had that energy. Like it's something I heard all the time growing up from the champions of the 80s and 90s. They said, man, when you're chasing after the championship, you have so much more energy than everybody else. You're so much more hungry. When you're defending it, you got to be a little smarter. You got to play with a little more guile because other teams are hungrier than you. And not only did I see a Minnesota team that was hungrier, I saw a Minnesota team that had every answer to every question that Denver posed. Oh, you have Jokic. We got three bigs that can defend him and wear him out. Oh, you have wings. We have Anthony Edwards, who looks and plays like a combination of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter, and has an endless reservoir of energy to guard Jamal Murray. So it's almost like on a test. Denver always had all the answers to the test, and whenever they asked you a question, you didn't have the answer, except Minnesota actually did have the answers. And once they realized that they were the better team, this series, that game started to take shape.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.